for it. He's ready to do it.
KP, from one opener to another, Chris Gale, what did Punjab do with Gale? He turns 41 tomorrow, but he's a leading run scorer in this format.
Exactly, but I think I want to go back to what you guys are discussing there about captaincy and KL Rahul and the decisions that he has to make. And this being his first game that he's going to lead this team, this is a huge thing for KL Rahul to try and figure out. Now, we haven't been privy to anything that's been going on over the last month or so. These players have been out here for ages. They've been in isolation themselves. We had to do it too. So when you get to the ripe old age of 41, I mean, I ticked over to 40 only a couple of months ago. You start to feel it. When you get to 30, you get to 35, you start to feel it. So, listen, this is going to be a big decision. We don't know what the decision is yet. I mean, I could probably give something away because I can see him hovering over there and I know exactly what he's getting up to. However, it's a big decision for KL Rahul to stamp his authority on this team and to make an impact as the leader. This is a huge decision, so you've got to watch this space when it comes to Gale.
Listen, I'm more than 40, I'm more than 50. I don't feel anything.
No. Yeah, but you look at you.
I mean, it's so, yeah, but you so what are you talking about? Oh, he's 40, he's going to be... well,
you know. Out of respect to you, I didn't go to 50, 55, 60.
You saw my dancing earlier.
I stopped. You see, that's how much I love you.
Yeah, I know that.
While you guys keep chatting, I'm going to throw to a bloke who's younger and entertaining in Rishabh Pant. He's been a bit of a superstar for the IPL and certainly coming into his own on the international phase as well. But he's got a challenge ahead of him. I love watching Rishabh Pant. Let's check out a little bit more.
He was the successor to the greatest wicketkeeper batsman of the modern era. But things haven't gone to plan over the last 16 months, as he has been pushed to the fringes of Team India's squad. Pant will believe that the IPL can once again do for him what it did earlier, relaunch his career. After all, it was his run-making prowess since 2017 that made him an overnight sensation. He has scored more runs than anyone else in the last 3 editions of the toughest 20, with an unbelievable strike rate.
Oh, down the ground, very high and long.
The fearless youngster can play every shot in the book and a few that are completely out of syllabus. And watching him dismantle Jasprit Bumrah at Wankhede was awe-inspiring.
Oh, this is the second time he's dispatched Bumrah in that direction.
But the same fearlessness that inspired awe is now seen as a liability. In 28 innings across formats since IPL 2019, Pant has just 2 50s to his name and has been dropped from playing 11 across formats. Pant has been away from the intense scrutiny that followed his dip in form and will have had time during the lockdown to clear his head. He will look to retain the fearlessness but rediscover his touch in Dream 11 IPL 2020.
Well, it's always one of those big questions for the dynamic, explosive batsman. Do they go? Do they be a bit smarter about it? What do you think should be Rishabh Pant's approach?
Well, I think he's young enough still not to be restricting himself too much, but the one error he does make sometimes is try to hit it too hard. He only has to get it just over the rope rather than out of the stadium, but he is a dynamite player, he's a match winner, he's involved a lot, but he is also a key batsman and a match winner. And you've got that middle order covered with a match winner like him. If he performs, you're going to go really deep into this competition.
All right, it is absolutely beautiful here in Dubai. We are loving being here. The heat is on, but we're loving the heat as well.
KP loves it.
You're hitting the pool every morning, KP.
Love everything about my job. Thank you very much, Nerily. And for all of you watching, I love it.
We thank the UAE for having us here and getting this competition up and running. There is no doubt about it. So let's check out some of the sights and sounds of beautiful Dubai.
Hello, thank you for having me. So one of the most famous things in Dubai is its perfume known as oud, and I've been a big fan of oud for many years, so I can't wait to smell some new scents and check them out. I love oud. It lasts for so many hours, and also when in Dubai you have to get oud, but you also have to get some gold. So come with me.